Hmm. Well, that was weird. I just turned my encoder down a little bit. Just to hopefully make it stop being an idiot. Sorry about that, folks. That was a bit weird. Basically, OBS pooped itself. No idea when. But it just decided. Not working. It was a bit annoying. But hey. Tell you what, let's do this. Have you got stats? Oh, you're doing alright. Good. Always a good idea to double check the stat box. Yeah, let's go for the vertical layout because that's the one that I prefer. I like that one. Foods out the chat so I can actually see it. Alright, cool. Much prefer it if my OBS just told me that it was shitting itself, but apparently it decided not to today. I mean, it said that the encoder was overloaded earlier, but it happens every time I bit up Skyrim or Fallout, and it's never full-on crashed. Oh well. Cool. We did that. That's got... That is the latest save, and we can now put in the paragliders mob again. Quick and dirty way of just resetting it. Remove the mod entirely, reinstall it, and you're done. With, of course, making a fresh, clean save without set mod. Although, to be honest, I don't know how obvious that is or not. Just do it. It genuinely just fixes the problem. But there we go. Right, back down to Falkreath. Just go and get the quest to stop the mod. And then hopefully we can carry on from there. Hopefully.
Did you see a dog out there? All right then.
Don't ask me that question again. I want to do that quest line. I don't find it interesting. Well, I don't find it particularly interesting. I mean, it's all right, the Clive Survival quest line, but it's not my favourite. Again, why are you snowing in the Pine Forest? FW15E. Lel. Take the book. Fleetwick, where are you, Fleetwick? Yeah, I'm kind of tempted. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make a brand new profile later on. And I'm going to entirely, not delete, but, you know, remove my other characters so that I don't have any distractions. And then I'm going to instate one of my rules, which is no more than 2 characters at a time. I'll note these rules for myself just so that I don't, you know, break them like immediately, because that happens.
I'll show you
real fight.
I mean, I want to make sure that I don't try doing the same thing over and over again, because I've had a problem with doing that in the past. Okay, so scaled armor is now heavy armor. Interesting. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks sick. I mean, the steel plates are basically not riveted, but attached to the boots with these leather strips. That's cool. I like it. Not the type of outfit that I would use for one of my characters, but hey, it's cool. It's in the game, so I'm happy. Alright, Trolley, where are you?
You start running so I can stab you in the back. We are routed! Fall back!
Can I come back by you?
Wait,
Nope.
count out your coin. No more! I yield!
Yep.
I've had enough of you!
Yeah. Miss.
It'll be so much easier to rogue when you're dead!
It's annoying. You can't run a dual cast channel spell with that mod on. It's a cool mod, don't get me wrong, but it's a bit weird. It has its oddities, to say the least. I think if I do make a new character, I've got two options. At least for storyline on how and why they exist. I can either go mercenary, so a fairly simple, standard mercenary start, traveling to Skyrim because war is good for work as a mercenary, and start off from there. Or one of the other ideas that I had was possibly something along the lines of, well, that boss mod where you are starting off in a crypt deep underground and you have to fight your way out of the crypt. That might be fun. What was it, dungeon boss or something like that? It's an alternate start but really, really clever idea for a mod. Those are the main two that I can think of that I think would be fun. Now the mercenary, both ways I'm not locked down to one specific class. I can play it just about however I like. But it requires a bit of thinking on what you want to do for like the backstory of the character, for an example. Which, in my opinion, is kind of cool because I'm of the opinion that whenever I make a new character, unless I can really give the character a good backstory, at least in my head, I don't tend to write these down, unfortunately. I wish I did. And was able to flesh it out. But anyway, yeah. If I can give my character a good backstory in my head, then I'm willing to play the character. If I can't, then tough, I guess. It's like I started this character off in Cyrodiil when I first started. But now that I look back at it, I kind of wish that I'd started her off in with that mod, the Dungeon Boss mod. I mean, it kind of makes sense with this character because she's a vampire who uses frost magic and summons the dead. That sounds like a perfect dungeon boss, in my opinion. Bunch of spells that I have already learnt, but I've still got the spell books for. Okay, the Brimlift spell. So yeah, the entire idea. I really do like the idea of it, though. It just works for me. It's something that I find kind of interesting. But then I've got to create the character and figure out the build. Obviously. I mean, dungeon boss, it's pretty easy. The first 2 or 3 ideas for me are like some form of necromancer. Well, I can't do that. I'm already playing one. This is a necromancer build. Technically, it's a necromancer plus destruction mage merged into one. That's kind of this build. So that one's off the table. I could go for a Death Knight build, which is usually a heavy armor build, but if I was going to do that, I would probably modify it to be more of a light armor build, because I prefer light armor. I could do... oh boy. Some sort of Dark Ranger build. Dark Ranger, for those who don't understand what a Dark Ranger is, in World of Warcraft there are these characters known as Dark Rangers. They are undead rangers who also have the ability to summon the dead, deal dark magic, that kind of stuff. So those are my main 3 ideas for the dungeon boss starting location. Now for a mercenary, I could be any. You could be literally anything. You could be, I don't know. Let's think of some of the more wild ideas. Like, you could be a druid coming up to the hills of High Rock and wandering into Skyrim that way, searching for, say, the Gildergreen or something like that, or some other big natural phenomenon in Skyrim. You could be a big, tough Nordic mercenary who's coming back to his homeland because he wants to fight alongside Ulfric Stormcloak because he doesn't agree with the Empire. That's another one. Another good one. You could be some form of non-undead ranger. You could be a ranger coming back to Skyrim, or either coming back to or coming to Skyrim for the first time, because you're trying to escape persecution in Valenwood, or you're looking to make your fortune as maybe some sort of Khajiit mercenary. I mean, honestly, the amount of ideas and ways that you can start your character with a quote-unquote mercenary start is endless. You could be, I don't know, a battle mage. That's kind of fun. I've played a battle mage in the past. They are very powerful. Really good fun to play. Oh, am I hitting a wall? Let's have a look. I think I am, yes. I'm next to the mysterious portal, which takes me to... what was that? Kitsune Place, I think it was? Yeah, I think so. It's a screenshot location mod that I've got installed. Oh boy, what else could you do? Prisoner saves, those are kind of interesting. I mean, I wish that prisoner mods gave you more options. Like, for an example, you start off in actually, well, there are starts for starting actually in prison, and you can either serve your time or try and break out. You could have one where you're, this would be one that doesn't exist yet, but it would be a great idea. You could have one where you're being hunted. You are literally being bounty hunted because you've got a big enough bounty on your head. I don't know which one I would personally go for the mercenary start. I'd probably go for either some sort of ranger or mage. Personally, those are my more preferred styles of play. Now, when it comes to character appearance ideas, I don't know whether I'd go for Cassie or any number of my other characters. I have an old character called Alyssa, who is a snow elf. There you go, that's another good idea for a mercenary. You could be a snow elf, coming back to Skyrim to... Like, for an example, say you've been often living in Cyrodiil or one of the more elven-centric countries. People just think you're a very pale high elf or very pale Bosmer or something like that. I mean, it's possible. Because if Skyrim is anything like the way that our world it was back then, not very many people were educated. Someone could quite happily go, oh, it's just a very pale high elf. Although I must admit, when you look at that and that kind of argument, you're just like, white skin, very pale. I'm sorry, what? Like, not just the colloquial white, like pure white with like little pink areas, like on your elbows and knees and that kind of stuff. Wait a minute, that's not a high elf. Oh, it's just one of those things. It's really kind of fun, but it's really kind of fun to try and build these ideas in my head, but I need to really try them. Yeah, Katra, don't worry. I won't get myself killed.
Before it's too late.
Oh, yoink. Bolts. I mean, one idea you could do is a disguised vampire.
What are you still doing here?
As a completely separate build.
You're here for the treasure, aren't you?
Have it so that
Like
you have two, maybe three outfits for your character. One that is your vampire outfit, that's very vampiric, and you're wearing like Castle Volkihar, or any other vampire home mod. You have another that is your mercenary gear, and then another that's your around town gear. Who are you?
I was on the trail of something.
Yeah.
That led me here, and
Name sounds familiar.
that's how. But
Yeah,
it's
we know.
hopeless.
I can
Sure,
handle myself.
I'm not. Well, if you want to reach the summit.
True.
All right, lead on then.
Woohoo! Oop.
This is where
Yeah, it is by the looks of it. Oh, unlucky gal. Elder. Apparently I don't have one.
it
What
was
the hell?
quite the fall.
Oh yeah, I do.
Grab my journal.
Grab my journal. You're going to need it. I know.
Has arrived.
Jim, we're going to need it.
Your name doesn't show up? Oh, come on. Seriously? There it is. I disabled it to saying people's names just because it sometimes it butchered them completely, and I'm just like, nah. I don't want you to continuously do that, you stupid thing. Especially when you're talking to when you got one person talking to you, and you're just like, I don't need to hear their name 1,000 times over. You stupid thing. Oh yeah, journal. Yoink. Wait a minute, that's the wrong way. Yep, going up. Alright, Gotcha. I know. Just been a little while since I've done this quest. Come on. Oh, there we go. Really? Thank you.
See that thing? Farmer up ahead.
Lost to the ages?
Damn, things are like
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Hi, Farmer. Whoa, okay, no you don't. I ain't got many arrows that are any use. Let's use those ones. Mostly coming in here for her bow, but I'm still going to do the entire quest line. Yes, because... Oh, hold up. There. Oh shit. Well, that didn't help. What's over here? Uh-huh. Yeah, I need to try making a new character preset at some point soon, just because it makes it easier. Well, it's a good idea to practice making characters, because otherwise you're just going to get rusty and your character's just going to look bad. And you're just going to go, well, I'm not making characters ever again. Bad idea. Make characters. Make them look good. Keep iterating on your ideas. Make something that looks cool. Etc, etc. Alright, you're not doing anything. Interesting. Oh! There it is. Yeah. I know my way around this place. I've done it a few times. Yeah, just a few. Oh. I need a magic version of it. Damn things. What's my magic? Yeah, I do. Oh, and it damages me at the same time. Lel. Extreme magic out. That's what we want.
This one's mine.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you, Tom. Ow. Ah. Get off. What was it, that one? Yes, that's that one. Oh, I'm dead. Lol. Thanks, game. That's just rude. I gotta restart it again. Why? Okay, why can't I run? Oh, yes I can.
Turn back.
Yawn, yawn, yawn. Shut up, Cadria.
Turn back.
Oh, there's
Before it's
before.
too late.
Tell me to turn back one more time.
What are you still doing here? Let me guess.
Yawn,
You're
yawn,
here for
yawn.
the-
I've done it.
I was on the trail of something big. That's how I ended. But it's hopeless. I died here just. I'm not. Well, if you want to reach the. All right, lead on then. It was quite the fall. Grab my journal. We're going to need it. This one's mine.
Ow. Oi. Come on, you bucket balls. There we go. There we go. I've actually got my mouse back. Yay! Coast to coast.
Watch yourself. Since the quake, this place has been pretty unstable.
Yeah, so with the bloody dwarven automatons.
See that thing? Dwarves call it Falmer up ahead. It's like flies. No matter how many you kill.
There you go. Yeah, it's a good dungeon, this one. It's just I've done it a few times, so I know I went back to front almost. Only thing I don't forget is the kinetic resonate. It's the thing right at the right towards the end. Oi!
There's a chest in there.
Oh boy. Oh shit. Always amazed by how much damage cross spells can actually do. Okay, little hopper.
Here we go.
Bloody hell. Character keeps going invisible.
Here's where I fell.
Tell you what, let's try
Feels
this.
like ages ago.
Quick save, quick load. Often this fixes it.
Hey, there's my bow.
There you go.
There, out on the log. I wondered what happened to it.
I wonder if I can TK it over to me. Have I got TK? I hope so. Are you kidding me? I don't have telekinesis. Well, that's unfortunate.
take good care of it for me.
Yeah, thought there might be. Oh, no, you don't. Ow!
Hold up. We need to talk. You know what this is? It's a lock. A tonal lock. Simple and very, very deadly. See the resonators out there? Strike one right on. And the door
Barely
should
bloody hear
open.
you. Three and two. Okay. Three, two. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I know what to do now.
That's it.
That one missed.
Keep going. God.
It's only a pair of spiders. Calm down. Alright, so it's 1. 2.
God.
3. Oh crap.
Almost.
Come on, baby. Nope. Aim a bit lower. Oh, come the fuck picking up a bunch of arrows because there's just a ton of them lying around in here.
So, it is real. Let me see it. Look, on the edge here. This has been cut, precisely cut. If you had another piece about the same size, it would snap right in. I saw a drawing of this once. This shard, it's part of a key. A key made of pure Ethereum. The key to the forge. We have to find the other pieces, of course. There should be, 3 more. One for each of the 4 cities that worked on the forge. I had a map in my journal. That's where we should start. We still have to find the forge itself. I had a lead on that too. There's so much to do. I'm going to head out and start tracking things down. We'll meet again. I'm sure of it. For the first time in a long while, I think we may actually be able to do this. And I owe it all to you. Thank you.
I mean, one thing you could do is have it so that your character gets to Skyrim and they're looking for the Ethereum Forge themselves. It's another idea for a character that's just starting off. There are some more obscure mods out there that allow your character to be turned part Dwemer. Use like part Dwemer machine parts. As I say, much more obscure mod, but they do exist. Kind of a clever idea, honestly. If you're playing a character who's a tinker and loves playing with technology, why not? Kind of makes sense. Oh, what have we got here? Ace card and an Imperial Knight helmet and some golden gems. Fair enough. Oh, hello. Oh, he's gonna be an Oriole's bow guy, isn't he? Yeah, he's immune to ice storm. I gotta admit, I'm semi-tempted to start working on the characters now that I've been talking about the ideas. Come here, you! Urgh. Oh great, I'm completely out of stamina after one attack. Kinda makes sense, honestly, for a character like mine. Oh, come on, you. Dude, stop running away into the fauna caves, you pain in my ass.
Songs end.
8 Daedric arrows, some Albans of the ones that I shot at him. They nearly always have a puzzle cube or something like that, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, I kind of like that Dwemer prosthetics idea. I think that might be really cool to play around with at some point. But I just need to find a mod for it. Even if I have to convert it from Oldrim. Let's come on, doing a mashup around that? Yeah, that would be really cool. I love this person, their user tag on Nexus is Frontier Vanguard. They've done several characters with that kind of with the prosthetic limbs idea. And quite honestly, it just works. It's really cool. And of course, blue one. Why am I not surprised? Sorry, I look at some of these screenshot competitions that people like Witchy do. And there's just some people out there that are like head and shoulders above everybody else in like the quality of their screenshots. So you're just like, how is anybody else supposed to win if this person keeps going in for these competitions? Oh, hello. Whoa, okay. Are you kidding me? I just blasted that off in the wrong direction. That's not helpful. Alright, little bulb. Just die, will you? Pissing me off. Oh, am I completely tapped on stamina too? Probably. Hey, there we go. Right. It's just as simple as knowing we want to go use my flight point because it's quicker and easier. Oh, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be downstairs for this bit. Lol. Whoops.
You must be the benefactor of this collection. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Avram Shazir. Orion hired me as the guard captain for the museum. With the collections growing so quickly, he needed another set of eyes to ensure it's all well protected. I intend to also hire additional guards as the museum continues to grow. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah, where did Orion find you?
I answered a notice he had posted. We sat down and talked for a while, and I suppose he felt I had what it takes in the end. Hammerfell, originally, of course, but I've been here in Skyrim for a couple years now. A little of everything, really. I just left a job as a dock warehouse guard in Dawnstar. It was quite boring. I wanted something a bit more dynamic and interesting.
Huh.
Not too poorly. Helped Orion replace some of the mountain racks in the Hall of Heroes that were loose. I suppose if we're doing busy work like that, things are quiet enough.
Yeah.
You're back. Wonderful.
Safe journey.
I trust things fare well. I found an odd weapon from a
Oh, yeah,
donor
probably.
trader,
Nice.
and it turned out to be something rather impressive. Here, have a look, and place it on display if you like.
Nice. Dodging is literally the only way I can get there, so... Well, without having to walk. Oh well. I find that if it's not a long distance, I'll walk it. Just because I like being able to do that. I like the immersiveness of doing it. But yeah, I actually kind of want to have a look for some these ideas and some of the mods that I might need for to get these ideas off the ground. So I think the first one is I'm going to have to look for a Dwemer prosthetics mod if I want to try that style of build out. Honestly, I think it'd be a cool idea to have in general, just because honestly, I feel that if your character, like, for an example, say you're playing a character that doesn't use magic particularly much. They don't really use many healing spells, and they use their primary way of healing themselves as potions. You could have it so that they lost an arm, and let's be honest, a potion can't heal a missing arm. So, your character uses dwarven technology that they found in a dwarven ruin to augment their problem. Augment their problem to the point where it's gone. I think that would work quite well, personally. Plus, I've made characters with prosthetic arms and that kind of stuff in the past in Fallout 4, so I know what I'm doing with that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of at that point where I'm just like, I'm not sure if I actually want to play one specific character all the time, because don't get me wrong, it's great fun playing one specific character, but it does get to the point after a while where you're just like, nah, I want something a bit more dynamic, a bit more interesting. Right, playing a mage is great fun, don't get me wrong, but spamming the same spell into the same target over and over again gets a little boring, gotta admit. Right. Yes, I was actually going to show off a new outfit mod. Tell you what, I'm going to do it on a different character. Because I have less items on this character, because the character's brand new. Level 8 doesn't look brand new, but trust me, it is. When you're using a mod-like experience, it is extremely new. that, go to Assassin's Dress. Which is this one. Yeah, you can make it. Great. But I'm just going to spawn it in for the time being because, you know, I'm showing it off to you guys. I want to be able to show it off relatively quickly and easily. You know what? I'm actually going to use the silver stuff more often than the gold stuff, so I'll probably use that. Alright, let's make sure that I've got everything else removed. Yep, cool. Got Zachary sauce because I started this character off in Soulstone. I gotta admit, I kind of want to play a werewolf character. Because I like... Here's the thing, I want to play with the curse side of the werewolf character. And, like, for an example, your character starts off as a werewolf. There's, like, no extra crap. They are a werewolf, right? So, as a werewolf, you're going to naturally work on trying to either increase your power as a werewolf or kill yourself. So when I think of that, I think of... How do I describe this? Oh, I don't know. Don't really know how to describe this actually, now that I think about it. Oh yeah, let's take off that. There you go, this is the outfit. Outfit mod. The mod name is Skyforge Assassins. Really kind of like it, I gotta admit. I kind of like the simplicity of it. Oops. Lol. Nose back on. I like the fact that it's just a simple outfit. There's no special bells and whistles all over the bloody place. It's just what it is. And it has SMP, which is very nice. Hey, well, if I go to a different hairstyle, I'll probably show this off a bit better. And I might, when it comes to the new character, I might even do like a redesigned version of Cassie. Because I've been mucking around with that in Fallout 4, so I thought, you know what, might not be a bad idea to consider doing that with Skyrim Cassie. But yeah, outfit looks great. Let's have a look-see at the white stuff. So, white upper, white stockings, underwear. But yeah, I like it. It's definitely one that I think I'm going to be using. Probably not as like an adventuring outfit because, let's be honest, it's a skimpy dress outfit. That is not an adventuring outfit, at least in my personal opinion. Your opinion might differ from mine. That's fair enough, I guess. You do you. That's entirely your choice. I will not be following that idea, personally. So, with the Cassie rebuild, what am I going to do with that? Oof. I am thinking possibly werewolf slash hybrid. That's the first thought. Because I did start her off as did go vampire for my first time. But now that I think about it, I honestly think that Cassie's more of a mercenary than anything else. I don't think she would tie herself down to one group or another. She would mix it up and try multiple things. And the para gone. Alright, fine. Oh, up and down. Fair enough. Well, fair enough. I mean, the only start that I currently have for alternate start that turns you into a werewolf is Frostman Crag. Werewolf Encampment, if I'm remembering correctly. There might be another one, but I don't think I remember where it is. Or what it is more specifically. Right. I think what I'm going to do with this assassin outfit is I might just go back to that. The black diamond earrings on. And then you got the ruby ones. I think what I would have to do with these earrings is move them up a little bit, or maybe extend my character's earlobes a little bit. Is they're literally right on the edge, and they're not. I don't think they're actually connecting. Or are they? Oh, they might be there. No, I think they're still on the edge. Anyway, I'd have to adjust that a little bit just so that they work properly. Apart from that, outfit works. I'm happy with it. Yeah, I'm happy with it. The appearance. I think I'm probably going to try some sort of mashup with it. Maybe on Aristiel, I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether I want to do it on Cassie, because Cassie has very much her own style, and, well, Aristiel has very much her own style, but I'm still working on Cassie's style. It's one of those things that I'm just like, I don't think I've fully found it yet for this game. For Skyrim, it's a little harder to figure it out for her. In Fallout, I had a style for her, if I can remember. Whether or not I still have those pictures. Should do, but I don't remember. Let's go there. Nope. For a lot of Cassie's pictures back in the day, it was kind of spur of the moment ideas for outfits. I mean, especially the Christmassy ones. Did I name? Let's find it. Cassie. Well, her main color was always red. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, red outfit, blue eyes, more or less white hair. Okay, I think I'm actually remembering her style now. It's been a while since I designed this character, so I need to do some remindings. I love that. I still remember doing that. That was actually fun today. Give it a little rose in her hair. And a Skyrim style circlet. Just because I thought it looked good on her. I kind of like these screenshots because it kind of gives the impression of what Cassie always was in my mind. She's a bit of a young girl. I won't say like teenager, but kind of early 20s. In well, kind of late teens, early 20s is what I'd say. In her demeanor, she doesn't take a lot of things seriously, but when she does take something seriously, she really takes it seriously. But yeah, I think I'm going to work on a new version of Cassie. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one, even though I've just done that arrow that I've done in the past, which is bloody hard to do. Which is the one in Raven Rock, the oh crap, I can't remember the name of it. Bloodskull? Yeah, Bloodskull. Bloodskull Barrow is actually a really cool place to go through. Plus it gets you some really nice gear. I mean, including the Dragon Priest masks, which whenever I use the Dragon Priest masks, I tend to have them. I can find one. I think I've got one. Where is it? There it is. Zachary's ones, which is this one. I use them on my belt rather than as a actual mask, because it means that I don't have to cover my character's face up, and I don't have to worry about the hood. Maybe I should. Maybe I should make a mod where you can remove the hood, but it's not by default. That actually might work. Although I'd probably have to figure out a crafting recipe for it. For each of them. Oh my god, there's so many masks. Oh, so many masks. I'll have to think about it. I might do it for myself, just so that I've got the option. But if people do ask me for it, I will, of course, give it to them. But yeah, I need to figure out what I want to do with Cassie, if anything, and how I want to set it up, basically. And I might end up setting Cassie up as just a young elf or something like that. That might be the more... It will probably be a more simple way of doing it, but I think it'll work for her because, you know, it's Cassie. I mean, she was always the unplayable race in Fallout 4. She was a synth. But a humanoid synth in her setup. And I was just like, I could go Snow Elf, like my version of a Snow Elf, you know, the more humanoid Snow Elves, rather than the more elf-like ones. Freckles, there we go. Oh, I can fix that issue pretty quickly and easily. Good. When it comes to character earrings, you have two options. You can either adjust the height of them, and then that'll affect it for every character that you ever build. Or you can adjust the character to fit the earrings. So in this case, I'm just extending the edge of the character's ears down just a little bit. To make it look like she's actually wearing them. But what I think I'm also going to have to do is adjust the ear height just a little bit. Down to about -3 or something like that. There we go. Looks pretty good on her. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. Yeah, you know what? I don't know why her eyes are so high up. I always adjust the eye height on my characters to make them fit how I want them to fit. Weird. Oh well. Thought about it, I don't think I will restart this character again. I think I'll keep her where she currently is. And then just carry on from there. Yeah, I've got time, I think. I've got a message. Give me a second. Oh, cool. Interesting. Someone's offering me an invite to another server to do with AI art. Oh, that's kind of cool. Might be interesting. I do want to have a look into AI art at some point soon. Because here's the thing. I just find that kind of stuff interesting. I always have done. I want to know whether this sleeve thing will fit with that new snow elf outfit that I made. Ooh, it sort of does. I don't see any clipping. Oh, maybe a little bit, but it's not much. Interesting. That might be tempting. I mean, one idea I've always had with any werewolf characters is maybe they're trying to look for a way to, rather than curing themselves, they're looking for a way to control their lycanthropy. Just so that they don't have to worry about just wolfing out on someone and ripping them apart. In a lot of ways, like Sinding, who is like the perfect character to think of when you're discussing something like that. I always like to think of Cassie as a bit of an outcast in the fact that she thinks in her own way about certain things. Like, some groups might think that because you're a werewolf you don't belong in society, and how most werewolves would go, yeah, we don't belong in society, we're going to kill people. She's much more progressive, she's much more like, well, yeah, actually I do belong in society. And I want to prove it by showing that I won't just wolf out and rip people to shreds. That's kind of my idea. I mean, I'm actually trying to figure out her build at the moment. I'm always going to use a bow at her, because that's just Cassie in general. That's just how she works. At least weapon-wise. What I'm going to do is... I also don't want to have too many weapons on my characters anymore. I don't mind having lots of weapons on a character if I know that they're going to use them. Otherwise, if I'm just carrying them for looks, there's no point. It's just like, why? What's the point? What makes it so helpful? It isn't. It's just aesthetic. Yeah, I've always found that I prefer the more rogue playstyles in these kind of games, because honestly, being able to sneak around and pop up on people, it's so much fun. It's so much more worth it, in my opinion. I can't remember what mod this is from, but it's a former bow. Oh, it's from Legacy of the Dragonborn. Fair enough. That's from when I was considering making this character a farmer, but I'm still not sure whether I want to do that anymore, or whether I just want to have her as like a half-elf. I have to come up with an idea for it. Because one of my original ideas that I was going to do with Skyrim Cassie is the idea that she's been out in the wild for years and years and years, and was found by one of my other characters, Lucy, Lucrezia, who I've done a lot of screenshots with recently. Actually, not nearly as many as I've with other characters, but still, one of my characters that I'd like to do screenshots with. I like to think that Lucy found her, brought her back to her family, and said she was out in the wilds. And
Is that Raven Castle?
yes, it is. Good old Raven Castle. I love Raven Castle. Such a good mod.
I have that mod too.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, the idea that I had for Cassie in Skyrim is more the fact that Lucy found her out in the wild, either about to get overwhelmed or something similar, and suggested that they look after her. Or something like that. And over the years, she proved her loyalty and basically became one of the family. That was the entire idea that I came up with. I think what I'm going to do with her is I am probably going to join the Thieves Guild. That's going to be a guarantee, because it just works for me. And apart from that, I'm not sure, honestly. I might do Dark Brotherhood, I might not. Really depends. And if I do go for any magic, it's going to be like illusion and maybe conjuration, and that's about it. Augmenting her abilities rather than adding to them is the idea. I think it'd be a good idea to have a bit of a chat in my Discord about how you set up your characters' backstories. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should suggest it and see if people are interested. Because honestly, it'll help me to create character backstories, and it'll hopefully help other people at the same time. I think that'd be great. Okay, where is it? there's the ocean one. It's one of the eye colours I like. But unfortunately, it looks a bit dark. So I may have to look at the normal maps or something like that and see if I can brighten them up a bit. Actually kind of like that one a bit more. I guess if I do continue with that idea though for the being brought up in the Blackrogue family, so my big vampire family, I'm gonna have to sort her out some outfits, some more, how do we put this, royal outfits. I don't know, I'll have to figure it out. That one might be fun to play around with. It's 8 AM. Yep. Sleepy time. Especially when you're playing a...
Here's probably one of the biggest gaming fails of 2018, Metal Gear Survive.
Never heard of that game personally. Or have I? I can't remember. I think I did hear it, but it... Yeah, from what I heard, it just flopped. Bloodlust, bloodlust, bloodlust. And I don't have any blood potions. Lol. Let's go and find a couple of veins to pop open there.
Desperate to tap into any lingering goodwill associated with the beloved series, Konami's spin-off flopped, commercially, critically, and in just about every department imaginable.
Wait a minute, what the hell just happened? Why don't I try that again? Oh, this again. Oh my god, this is hilarious. The Raven Castle guards just full on, just face
One of your
planted
knights
into the
died.
ground. Yeah. Yeah, I think they full on face planted into the ground or something like that. Oh, I don't have the garter on me. No. I just have to find a place to store it then. What a shame. I'll just have to nick their gear and use it. I've got an ebony bow replacer on. Multiple, actually. I need to remove the old one. Here we go. This is the ebony bow that I'm using. I like the look of it more because it just looks better. It looks much more normal. I like the arrows for this one too. They actually look much nicer. I'm starting to like the more simple and grounded appearances. That's why I've got some replacers on, which replace a whole bunch of
Substituting the
weapons.
franchise's trademark stealth action mechanics for gameplay revolving around poking zombies in the face with a stick, Metal Gear Survive did not even try to add anything to the brand's lore and themes, which are pretty darn important components in a Metal Gear game.
I guess so, yeah. I try not to look for these kind of things online. It just gets depressing after a while. Makes you wonder, are any of these games companies actually worth funding by buying their games?
They even tried to fix the Metal Gear Solid V Sahelanthropus plot hole, but somehow made it even worse. How was that even possible? A blatant attempt to milk the license for all it's worth. Thankfully, fans did not buy whatever Konami was selling.
Good to know. Alrighty, I think what I'm going to do... Let's have a look at my Dark Ranger outfit. It's been a while. Okay, the boots I'm going to have to change. Luckily the yen stuff is really easy to get, you just get it in Whiterun. So I don't have a problem with spawning that in. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go for the... Black. Yeah, there we go. And I might ditch the staff because I don't think I'm going to use it. Even though it's a Wall of Flame staff, which is actually much more useful than a lot of the other types of staff that you can get. Oh shit. Fine. Oh, apparently I didn't. Okay, I didn't investigate the body, for God's sake. Need to go and get that sorted. I'm surprised it's not dark yet. Oh well. Oh, they've got the open face helmet version of the ebony helmet. I may have to see if I can find a way of stopping that from happening. So they actually spawn with the right helmet. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and do some more screenshots with this character for more story-based things. Make her a bit more of a story character. I mean, I've tried to do story stuff in Fallout 4, but it didn't seem to work as well as I had hoped. I kind of wanted to do my own thing in that, but it worked to an extent, but I never was particularly happy with it, so that's why you guys didn't actually see any of it. But I might try it with Skyrim. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's one of those things that I might have to do a we'll see about. Oh boy. Oh, I do have it. Okay, where is it? Gonna fast travel about a bit with this part because it's something that I've already done on stream, and I honestly, it's a bit boring. If you just walk everywhere. Don't get me wrong, walking everywhere is fine, but not if you do the same route like 3 or 4 times in a row. Do I haven't explored Bloodlet? Well, this will be fun. Plus, there's little feed bags in there called mortals. How temptingly tasty. Yeah, I might switch it back to the normal paraglider appearance later on. Miss that appearance. I mean, the broom's great for like a mage character, but every other character, it's a little weird. Okay. I saw something. Apparently not. Oh yeah, I remember when I made my character Minerva. She was a really good poisoner. I'm kind of tempted to repeat that, but on Cassie. Make her an extremely good poisoner as well. Do I have any? Ugh, I do not. Shame. I got Defender. Got Field Warrior. That might not be a bad idea later on. Where's the instincts? There's one down there.
All I can think about these days. Last week was so good. It's the right amount of struggle.
Victory is yours. I submit.
Ow. Damn it, I'm burning the blood. Gimme. Ow. Little toasty. What? I'm not here, Gargo. Don't be silly. Ow. Maybe I am. Well, then again, maybe I'm not. Whoa. Miss. Hit. Oh shit. Ugh. Miss. Come on. Ugh. Miss. Ooh, we'll be taking my gems.
What's that?
It's a fledgling. Not exactly smart, are you, little fledgling? This made me wonder what other vampires think of fledglings. That'd be kind of interesting to know. I must admit, when it comes to feral fledglings, I just think target practice.
It's gone now.
Really? Well, no shit, Mr. Sherlock. Tiger practice 1. Shit. And tiger practice 2. Shit.
Ha! Found you.
Really? How am I so shit? Thank you. Jeez, I'm wasting ebony arrows. I really need to switch to something else.
I know I heard something.
Seriously, ebony is so freaking expensive. And hard to make, because, you know, blacksmith, what was it? 80? 90? Nope. Nope. You're not gonna hit me. I refuse. Oh, bloody hell. That was close. Alright, Thrall Brain, come on. What wall?
Where are you?
What do you mean these big icy walls? Come on, grab brain. Yep. Miss. And feed.
Mercy!
Sucks to be you. Oh, you little dodger. Damn it. Come on, game. Wake up. Let me kill this artful little dodger. There we go. That's how you do it. I'll admit though, that is really proving to me that I need to practice with without TDM's lock-on system or True HUD. Hello. Come and get me. Come on, gargoyle. Oh, miss. Ow. Oh, come on, why can't I jump? Ow. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, you. Vampire exchange the skull. Unlucky. Alright, what have we got here? Nope. There she blows.
Just bed.
Wait a minute, sanctified? Letters are getting dropped.
Think about these days. Last kill was so good. Just the right amount of.
You truly are overthinking it. Dead? And deader. It's either that or equally dead. I don't know. Doggy, I'm not going to play with you. Now shove off. Really? There are holes in the bog big enough for me to smack him in the face. Grow a brain. Stupid cage. I'm sorry, but some of the crap that Skyrim gives you is just like, are you kidding me? I have to deal with this bullshit. Oh, you go. Okay, I drew the line with my rules that strategies that just bloody well work. And behold, this one just bloody well works. Whee!
It is no matter.
It's me, hello.
This fool will be the next act of the show.
Yeah. Oh, Master Vampire! Kill him! Come here. As I said, when a strategy works, stick with it. Or as I should say. One of the two. When delinquent vampires leave you a master level spell against them. It's just hilarious how stupid some of this stuff can be. Yes, I picked the lock into your room that isn't even well locked, but just so happened to have a master level scroll. And not only a master level scroll that is always there. It's almost as if it was hand planted there for you to just go, ooh, I'm going to use this to destroy the Master Vampire with complete ease. Right, well, that's that done. Ooh, do I have? Let's have a look. Has a Daedra heart. Hell yes. Which means that I can make a really powerful ring. Or another item. Ooh, maybe the other item. Because Deserter X's mods always use a Daedra heart as like a magical ingredient to build some of the most powerful items in that mod. So, what am I going to go for? Am I going to go for Crimson Blood, or am I going to go for DX Witcher? That's actually a really hard decision. And I'm not even joking. I think it depends. I think I'm going to have to go to Morthal, get the item, and then figure out from there. Probably the easiest way of doing it. Oh, I pressed those two buttons at once? I have no idea. But apparently I did. Now, if I remember correctly, the enchanting room in this castle is royal quarters, up the stairs, not that door. I'm trying to remember. Not this door. I think he's up from the study, if I remember correctly. And bingo. Straight up the Princess Tower, basically. Alteration. Archery. I see color. Holy crap, that's powerful. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was Nightingale level powerful, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because this character became a Nightingale on one of my old saves. I think before I do anything towards that, I'm going to make sure that I have Inigo with me, because it's Inigo, for God's sake. I mean, who doesn't like Inigo? And if anybody says I don't like Inigo, you are not a friend of mine. Where's me boots? Yeah, the DLC boots. Nothing can go on them. Yay. Oh, my Banshee gloves then. Let's fight archery. I have a black soldier. I'm ready. Wait, what? That's awesome. I will be using that. What else are we gonna use? I don't really like enchanting my bows straight off, because I know that it's gonna be a crap enchantment. Unless you go for, you know, sword grabbing. That's a no-brainer. Wait a minute, robes? Surely they're joking. Those aren't robes. I do look at some of these items every now and again and I think, alright, that I can understand, but that? What? Oh. Some of the crap that some of these mod authors try and get away with is ridiculous. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to take off all of my rings. It's a slot 44. Fine. That's a slot 44. Oh, really? Well, that's just annoying. For those wondering what I'm trying to do, it's quite simple, honestly. I'm trying to find a slot 60 ring. Basket cart. Actually, I tell you what, that might come in useful more than the distraction, because I'm not going to be using distraction. Unless I use it for like AoE and runes. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Area of effect, attacks, and runes. That's actually not a bad idea at all. I don't know. What is hiding? Where? There it is. The electrum ring. If I do 16%, yes, please. I want archery ring. Give me archery ring. I also have a helmet that has archery enchantments on it. I just go by equipped. So the electrum ring and the banshee gloves, that's 31%. So my bow He's doing 41 damage plus a 4-second soul trap. 52 damage. Does that increase with? Okay, that increases the... Wow, that increases the damage a lot. So never use iron. Iron is absolute crap. Fair enough. It does increase the damage by a fair chunk. It's not a massive amount, but it's enough to make you think, why am I not using this? You got to look at this number down here. Ignore this number. That's just the number of the bow. The number of damage that the bow does. This is the number that you're after. And if you're going for a kind of medieval accurate screenshot and you want to use like steel arrows or iron arrows or something like that because you think they look more accurate, go for those. I personally tend to go for the most powerful arrows that I have whenever I do screenshots, because you know, nothing says cool like ebony arrows. And yes, I think I will be doing some Cassie screenshots at some point. Just because I like Cassie, she's fun. And honestly, when I thought up of how Cassie acts around characters, I also thought of Inigo at the same time, and I was just like, yeah, I think those two would definitely be friends. What have I got in the way of Cassie's outfits? I've got the court attire, the guild attire, the ranger armor, Ronin armor. Oh yeah, and the Ronin stuff I made whilst I was doing the main storyline, because it just felt appropriate and was fun. The Winter Woolies one I need to completely redo because it's in no way or shape or form does it look particularly warm. So that one's something that I need to redo. The witch attire outfits are... Ooh, they might work for a like Cassie's court outfit, but a bit more fancy. That's something I'm gonna have to look into too. Alright, cool. I've got miscellaneous. I've got Lost Time Network. Fair enough. Tell you one of the nice things about this place is... That's the Fountain of Knowledge. Where is it? Oh, it doesn't have a disenchanting file. Oh, I thought it did. Oh well, okay, fine. What's this one? Nothing. Okay. That's one cool thing about this area. It's a very quick enchanting table, basically. Another arcane enchanter. I thought there's a disenchanting font in here, but apparently not. Okay, fine. Hey look, it's almost morning again. Ugh, go away. Daylight bad. That's a question that I have for people who play rogue characters. What do you prefer? 2 identical daggers or 2 mismatched daggers? I personally like both, but I tend to prefer mismatched just because I like the look of it. I mean, for an example, there's a mod that adds in the Shards of Azeroth from World of Warcraft, which is a really cool dagger. I will dual wield those. I will just give my character a couple of them and dual wield them. Whereas if it's just normal character weapons, like normal Skyrim weapons, I would probably dual wield the Blade of Woe and Marina's Razor. That's my personal preference when it comes to these things. But when it comes to arrows, I mismatch them all the time because, honestly, who has the time to search for ebony arrows? I don't. Nope. Okay, I'm seeing what's going on here. Quick light, you're being an idiot. No, I'm being an idiot because I forgot to turn you off. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. I've found that with Custom Light, which is one of the mods I use for doing screenshots, it's a great mod. I like it quite a lot, but if you use any other light source with it, it has a habit of glitching out on the ground, and even if you try and reload that area from a save that is in the same area, it will persist there. Whereas if you reload from an area that's that you've been in just before it, like a completely different cell, and you've re-entered the cell, it's gone. So that's why I tend to not go for the last save. I go for the save before it. Oh, that's a bit of software I need to go and get reinstalled. Stable Diffusion. When I did my system reinstall fairly recently, I basically copied all of my data that I wanted to keep across to a secondary drive, and then reinstall my main drive. You have to. And yeah, it sort of works. And some programs like Stable Diffusion just don't like it. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to completely delete it and rebuild it, which is a royal shame because that software is a pig to set up. Ooh, can I get the Dunk Mavari set at this level? What level am I? 10. 11. Holy crap. 7 perk points to use. It's crazy. Yes, I have that. Archery. I have that. I want steady hand. And I want shots. Ooh, do I want the ability to summon the undead? I already have it. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I want to get Game of Fate. Because if you find that, that is an amazing bonus to start off the game. If you find the box with just 15,000 gold in it, yeah, that's helpful. Where is it? When? Oh shoot, I didn't learn it. I didn't learn it at all. Oh, you idiot. Oh well, I'll just go and grab it later. Daedra worshiper, you say? Hello. Oh, it's a scamp, hello. Oh, I love it. It's using the same voice lines as the Reeklings. Oh, that's funny as hell. Ugh. Alright, little scampy. Ooh, another Daedra heart. Yes, please. Thank you. That's something that I definitely want. Right, quick save there. Crap. Alright, big puppies, it's time to get your asses poisoned. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage! And I killed one. What? That's absurd. Oh, my sneak attack modifier is already scary, and I love it. Oh, I'll wham it. So where is our lycanthropic friend? Right here. Oh shit. Ugh. Ow. My face. Ah! Crap. Run. Come on, dumbass. Oh, no! He's immune! He's immune! God damn it! Alright, fine. Yeah. The fact that he was immune to that kind of scares the shit out of me. Because werewolves are tough. And I'm lucky because I have ridiculously powerful gear already. Ooh, Mavari gear, including the Mavari earrings and necklaces. Fantastic. I'm happy. Interesting. I thought there was like a pair of gloves as well. Weird.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Belly of Tea. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down, oh blow me, bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring
Do
us
I have
sugar
any
and tea and rum.
other circles that might be of any use? No, I do not. Good. And Vari one stays.
Been 2 weeks from shore, when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had
So much better, but the fact that there's so much showing off the fact that I've had to make a certain outfit part like a short pair of shorts instead of what they're supposed to be. It looks so silly. I need to try something else out with that. I must admit, I'm thinking of making Cassie her own Dark Ranger outfit, because this is the fairly generic and standard one. So what I'm thinking is probably giving it a bit more armor, making her look a bit more badass, that kind of stuff. That's my thoughts. I might even consider going for a different pair of boots. Not sure though. I'll have to figure it out. I think what I'll probably end up doing is I'll add in the boots that I want to use to the mesh just for a short period of time so that I can adjust all the leg parts. Because I'm probably going to use the Azura guard outfit for the armor because it just works so well for darker characters like vampires. Wait, this is Half Moon Mel. Yep.
A guest? Oh my. Other people just make things complex. Out here, Hearn and I can get everything we need from the occasional traveler. We supply Falkreath to the south. Until recently, we supplied Helgen. Falkreath trades with the surrounding holds, and without our wood, they would have trouble keeping their prices low. We have guests as often as we can, but there aren't a lot of travelers these days. The war keeps people off the roads.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Why don't you stay a while?
That's... seriously. I'm a vampire as well. I know your tactics, so they're not gonna work on me. I think it's the Great Cities mod added in a massive wall around this town. And I gotta admit, I kind of want to put it back in. But I'm not sure. I mean, there are certain places that
The god Arche was once like us,
it
bound to winding
doesn't work
mortality.
for me. So
But he
I might
willingly gave up
do
his
some
existence
testing with it and see what I
that
can
we
do.
might better understand the
I might see if I can
vagaries
find
of
like
life
just the
and death.
Great City of Falkreath or something like that.
It is
Because
through
Falkreath
the ebb
actually
and
has
flow of this cosmic
enough lore
tide
to back that up,
rule, and in the end,
make it actually cool.
may the spirit of Lavinia and all those who have left this world and its suffering know the beloved serenity of Aetherius. And may we one day rejoin them in eternity.
Hey, but I'm gonna make Cassie her own set and save her profile 3. Okay, so what hairstyle am I gonna go for as her down hair? I'm half tempted to go for the same one as I've used on Lucy. But I'm not sure. I will have to. So either that or I might go for. Oh, what was it? Was it Hello that I used before? I think so. I know the Galactic I've used on Lucy in the past. Because it just kind of suits her personality when she's got her hair down, she's just like, it's all there, all on show. And no, I'm not talking about the rest of her body. I know that some people wouldn't draw that conclusion, but no, that's not what I'm talking about. That No Frauds hairstyle is so long, it's ridiculous. Actually, I think I know what I'm going to do. I love this hairstyle, so I'm going to use that as my down hairstyle. But I'm going to use the Baron Zet, I think it's called, which is one of Dent's hairstyles, as my hair tied up on. And maybe try and find a different one for Lucy in the future. And I might consider making Lucy a follower. I can make Lucy a follower very quickly with Proteus, which is a mod that I've downloaded for possibly taking screenshots of multiple of my characters. But aside from that, I'll have a look into it and maybe consider making one or two of my characters into followers if people are interested in that. Although I will have to do some research into doing that and figure out, okay, what do I need to make the character a follower? I probably need all the skin texture mods and all that lot. Hairstyle mod, eye color mod, makeup mods, and then body mod, I think. Oh, oops, I saved it the wrong one. Oh, wait a minute, I can probably fix it quite easily. I go to let your hair down, setting, no, hair, load profile 3, hair up. There we go. Sets hair up. Let's hair down. This one's kind of more of a test at the moment to figure out whether I like it or not.
My husband Matthias and I tend Corpse Light Farm.
A sad time. Our daughter, our little girl, she hadn't seen her 10th winter. Sinding came through as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this? He ripped her apart, like a saber cat tears a deer. We barely found enough of her to bury. The cemetery is ancient. It's been here longer than the town. I'm no scholar, but I know that a lot of battles have been fought here over the course of history. After each battle, more dead were buried and the graveyard got bigger. I heard it's now the biggest graveyard in Skyrim.
Interesting.
Yes, and I couldn't tell you why. My wife and I think there's some dark magic at work. Or perhaps Arkay's influence is strong here and he likes to keep it this way.
It's possible.
I just don't understand what kind of man does that.
I mean, you've got the priest of Arkay who lives here. And the Arkay shrines. Come on. Damn it, didn't work. Oh, okay. Needs to be standing a bit further back. Fair enough. Alright folks, I think that's probably going to be it for tonight. Glad I managed to get all all of those ideas out tonight. I mean, if you want to use any of the ideas that I had mentioned earlier about characters and whether or not they're mercenaries or some sort of undead lord or whatever, feel free to. It's just a random idea that popped into my head. I do not own it. It's just something that I hope helps you create a more interesting character than just Dovahkiin number 1345. And trust me, there's probably been someone out there that's done that many. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, folks. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, what are we going to be doing? I think we're either going to be playing Lucy or Eri, or Aristiel. I think Eri's going to be her shortened name. But anyway, yeah, I think I might be playing one of the two. These are my two favourite characters at the moment, and I kind of want to do something a bit more interesting than just yet another playthrough of Lucrezia, Catherine, or any of my other Volcar vampire characters. I thought, honestly, the both of them have enough to make them unique, so I'm happy to play them more than other characters. But anyway, folks, I'll see you tomorrow. So good night, stay safe, have fun. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, folks. And for some reason, I do not have my stream end screen on my stream deck yet. LOL. So we're gonna have to do it this way. Anyway, night, folks.